I gotta move this Mustang because it is in the way of all the cars in this area. Plus I gotta clean the shop. Welcome back to another episode of the 300ZX. Last week I was working on getting it cleaned up and taking care of that battery pan, which, as you know, came with its issues. It's honestly been a while since this car's actually ran. It was probably about last October I parked it here. Ooh, that's not a good prickly thing to have behind the tire. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move it. Alright, so the Mustang's turning radius. Like, come on, Mustang, why? So yeah, we're getting it there. It's just gonna take a little bit of finagling to actually get it free. I don't know if you guys saw that there, but it started like spinning its tires because it had been stuck. It had been sitting on this lawn so long. Like you can see the imprints. Alright, but I should be able to get it flipped around now, and I just need to straighten it back out, come out this way a little bit, and then, yeah. And this would be a lot easier if I had someone to help me. But, everyone's at work right now, and it's only me out here, so, yay. Work has begun on making the Z faster. I have a front mount intercooler on the way, which we'll be probably doing some sort of unboxing at a later time. I'm super excited for that. It's a big front mount radiator, some new blow-off valves. You might be asking why this project is happening. Well, about 6 months ago, the Z started just screaming like its belts were on fire and it sounded like a dying cat. So if you remember from last week, this battery pan that was super rusted in there, I took out the 2 bolts, which I actually put back in, which are right here, and I was trying to take the battery pan out. However, I couldn't because it just wouldn't budge. So I did some asking around, and SparkBoy65 commented that it is spot welded in there. Spot welded. Yeah, I just need to get an impact gun on here to get that off. That's really the only way that's going to happen. Unless I have to bust out my other impact gun, because I think it might be small enough to get in there.
Very nice words, but happens to be wrong.
That crank is obviously a big problem, and currently I'm kind of blocked on doing much more on the car right now that involves that, because I cannot get the crank off, which means I can't get the rest of the pulleys off to get the timing belt off so we can get the timing belt replaced. I did a little bit of research and looking around on the internet to see what options that were available for small impact guns. Most of the really small impact guns all run off air. I don't have room for an air compressor, so that took a little bit more scouring. But I did find this. This is a DeWalt 90-degree impact attachment for an impact gun. It will essentially flip it so I can, if like this little guy is the crank, you know, spins, car engine starts, this will go this way and I should be able to impact it off and hopefully get the crank off and get this build back on the road.
Mm-hmm.